Hi. Oh, just let me turn this volume up. So, welcome to another live stream. Tonight, I am going to be going through a couple of cues from the Sparrow soundtrack. So, the Sparrow was a film I worked on last year, and the soundtrack has just been released. So, I just thought I'd open up a couple of the sessions in Pro Tools and just go through, the sounds, the instruments, the plugins, that sort of thing. Okay. So, let's start with one of the tracks. This is the 8th cue, and it's called The Accident. So let's switch to Pro Tools. Okay, well, might as well just start playing it and see what happens. So for this cue, there's quite a lot going on. Obviously, I can't show the image because of the film copyright. This is a pivotal scene in the film, though, involving a tragedy. Okay. That main atmospheric drone there, that's quite interesting. That's from a context instrument by Alskevan called Subsurface, as you can see there. I think you can see there. And let's see what I'm doing with that. We've got it going through a black hole, the Sigurus version, a bit of Abbey Road vinyl, taking the bass right out there, and a harmonizer. Let's just play it soloed. You can bypass the Octavox here. You can hear it. Oh, it's very subtle. Some low stuff there. Okay. Now, an integral part to the score are some tuned gongs, which I'll be going over later on, actually. So, for example, here's one. Now, these are my tuned gongs that I've got, and you've probably seen them on my channel before. So there's a lot of that and a lot of affected gongs. Later on, I actually created a contact instrument out of the tuned gongs and a piano, slightly out of tune with each other to give a very sort of unsettling feeling. But we can hear that later. Also for this, I recorded a string section and got them to do various things. I mean, part of the scene involves a descent beneath the surface. Now, the other instrument I used a lot in the score was the viola d'amore. Now, I had an exploratory session with the viola d'amore player, Naomi Burrell. Where's some more? Well, we'll hear a lot more of that later on. Oops. Maybe hear this one here. Just little tastes. of the viola d'amore. Such a cool instrument. A 17th century string instrument. There's some more gongs here. And you know, the thing is, you can see here, I've just labeled this track Audio 1. I mean, in the heat of the battle of writing music for film, you have to work at speed sometimes, and things like that sort of get left behind. Let me see. Iris. That's committed. I used to use Iris a lot, and I have some presets which I pull out now and then. That sounds quite cool, I think. I mean, that was probably a clarinet originally. Going through all sorts of stuff, I'd say. Just look at what's on the master bus. So, I don't tend to have a master bus set up like this now. I've sort of changed things around a bit. But I do always seem to want this black hole reverb on the master. Interesting. Okay, I also always usually use this. It's my favorite mastering plugin at the moment. Okay. Yeah, that's that cue. Let's try. I'm going to say that. Let's try hearing another one. And the shower scene. Hello. Okay. We can skip that. And yeah. Okay. That's annoying. That's sort of an integral part of the... I don't know where that's gone. But actually, while we're here, I can show you... Let's just... Okay, so this is an old project, and you can see what happens is things get lost in the sort of file paths get mixed up. Let's just, what have I got? I've got a bit of Korg. I think it's my Korg 700 there. And we're missing some Simon, the Simon audio, that's annoying because that's some violin. That's nice and low. Beautiful. Okay. We got some tremolo strings, a bit of felt piano, and we have some more of my tuned gong. Obviously messed around. Now the main thing is that this is what I was talking before. I made this contact instrument based on the tuned gongs and a bit of piano. Now one of these things is out of tune. Okay, right. So the gongs are out of tune by that much, as you can see there. And you can hear what it sounds like. There's a bit of movement pitch-wise in the gongs anyway. If I just reduce the gong sound. Okay, so that this is the principal theme also in this film. Anyway, I feel that is nicely unsettling. I mean, what have we got here sound-wise? This is obviously the sound. Yeah, and I can't show you the image. Okay, let's have a look at another. Let's not save this. Let's have another look at another cue here. And this one is Funeral for a Sparrow. Coming right up. And of course, there are audio files. Let's just automatically see. Okay, yeah, we want those. Please find them. I wonder why. Huh. Okay, so what's missing? Interesting. Because I actually, these were here the other day. So, I don't know what's happening there. But we can hear another of the instruments that I'm using here is available for us. And my favorite, the Nor piano, the grand, ambient grand, which sounds like this. Huh. I must use that more. What's missing are the strings, as it says there's strings. And in fact, if I just flick over to Spotify here for a sec, I can play you what it's supposed to sound like. There we go. How are you getting this? There you can hear the ambient grand there. Also, you can hear that theme that was played before on the strange gong piano instrument. Okay. Thank you, Spotify. All right. That basically, that's 3 cues from the soundtrack. So the soundtrack is available to here, you know, streaming, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. I really like this film, and I'm really fond of the score. You do build up attachments to this music you spend so much time with, and it goes off out into the wild by itself, like a child. Here you can, that's the gong piano again in there, bit of viola d'amore. There's a track on this soundtrack album called Searching for Ruby. Searching for Ruby, that has a lot of viola d'amore in it. There you go. Anyway, we'll leave it with that. Yeah, I hope you found that interesting. Sorry about some of the audio being missing. I need to look into that. And Thanks for joining me. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I have a lot of cues that I could show you from a lot of films, so I'm into doing that. Let's see what happens. Let me know, like and subscribe, all that sort of thing. And good night.